I've built the missing piece to the Antigravity CLI. So my last video I talked about how I implemented a agent using the Antigravity CLI into my agentic team. One thing I forgot to mention, which is really important, is if you want to use Antigravity CLI in an agentic setting, as in you want to give it autonomous operations, so you don't have to be there approving everything, it can be dangerous. So you don't want it to delete your hard drive, delete your repository, give out your passwords, look at your secrets. So right now, there's no way to do that really autonomously. You either have to sit there, write down all of the permissions you want to give it, and then it as a list, and then a new one will always come up that you haven't put in there, or you have to sit there and approve everything, or you run it in dangerously skip permissions mode, which means that it can do absolutely anything on your computer, which could, if it gets prompt injection or something happens to do something really, really bad, and screw you over. So I have the solution. I built a hook plugin for, well, back in the day when I was using OpenClaw a lot. I don't really use it anymore. I'm now mainly on Claude Code. Claude Code came out with this product called Auto Mode in their Enterprise edition, where essentially it ran all of your tool calls through a second LLM to check if it was doing anything dodgy. So it wasn't available in OpenClaw, so I built it for myself in OpenClaw using a hook plugin. Then when I moved over to Claude Code, it still wasn't available on the normal Pro or Max plan, so I built a Claude Code port and then used that for a while. Eventually it did come onto the Max plan, so I now use Claude Code's native auto mode, but I've ported it since to Codex, because I've got an agent running in Codex, and the other day I ported it into Antigravity, so you can have essentially security that your anti-gravity autonomous agent isn't going to do nefarious things using the it's called IO auto mode. The way it works is there's a set list of things that it just allows. So that's the first pass. You can put it in there. It can inherit from what you have on your standard setup, or you can add your own. If that, once that goes through, it then checks it against or you can just say, like, yeah, that's it. There you go, done. Perfect, that's through. If it doesn't get approved straight away, it goes through a first level of LLM call. It uses Gemini Flash Lite to do a quick pass on the actual command. Does this look dodgy? If it comes back yes, it then kicks it through to a third pass, which is using Gemini Flash, not the Lite version, and it gives it context around what led up to this operation happening. It gives it a little bit of history just to see what's happened, and then it makes a call that is this dodgy or not, and then kicks it back or lets it through. So the 3 layers, most of the things get allowed at the first layer. Then you get to about the second layer, you get to about 6% of things get down to the second layer. Most things get approved. It's only when it's trying to do something stupid, really, that I've had that it's stopped it. But it does stop anything malicious happening with 3 layers of protection. So you should give it a try. The link's in my bio to my links page, and I'll put a link onto it on there. It's on my GitHub repository. It's open source. So go and give it a try and go out and make some cool shit.